Well, hello. I'm Erica,
I'm Ed.
and this is a waste of time. Click away. Don't be here. Save yourself.
Wow. Jeez.
Save yourself.
Are you trying to drive
Save
people away
yourself.
from our... Oh, Jesus. So, here we are. And this is what we're drinking today. The Famous Grouse Smoky Black.
Neat.
Yeah, so this is owned by Edrington Group, the same people who owned Highland Park and the Macallan.
I like them.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
Macallan's kind of jumped the shark.
I prefer the other one you named then.
Yeah, Highland Park.
Yeah.
Highland Park's the good one.
Yeah.
So this is the Famous Grouse. This is a blended Scotch, so grain whiskey and malt. This is the Smoky Black. It's meant to be more peated.
Ooh.
It's named after the famous red grouse, which is
A bird.
It is a bird.
Gross.
It's Scotland's national game bird. Every year during hunting season, a bunch of well-to-do people from England and the lowlands head up into the highlands and they hire a bunch of locals to beat the brush and knock these birds out of the bushes and whatnot. And the birds fly up in the air and they pop them.
Well, that's a thing.
But there was one grouse who became famous, and he lent his name to this. His name was Old One Eye. One year during the grouse hunt, somebody shot him, took out his eye, but they never found the body. Next year, when they got back, there was a red grouse with a scar on his eye waiting for them in the field where that grouse had been shot.
It's pretty metal.
He became the Famous Grouse. He attacked those hunters, killed them all, and led a series of daring raids on local highland towns. He became the terror of the countryside.
That's not true. He's fucking with me.
None of that is true. It's literally just named after the bird.
Wait, which parts aren't true?
None of it. I've been lying for all that story.
So there was no bird that got shot in the
No.
Man, I'm less excited now.
It's literally just named after...
Just a random bird.
It's literally just named after the game bird.
That's just strange.
Okay. This is their peatier expression. It includes malt from Glenturret, or, if you're French, Glenturret. That's a callback joke. You know, for something named Smoky Black,
It's pretty just grainy.
I'm getting a lot more sherry on this than I am smoke.
I feel like I'm just getting grains and alcohol burn.
That's fair. I get that sherry. I get that fruitcake stuff. Fruitcake. Have you ever had a fruitcake? It's a lot better than fruitcake without fruit.
These are wonderful notes you're picking up.
I know.
I'm going to drink it.
There's the peat.
It's not much. It's a very weak expression of peat.
It's a little bit.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit.
Yeah. I get the cherry, not the cherry, the sherry on the mouth that you mentioned on the nose. Yeah.
Sure. It's very light.
It's very thin.
It's very thin. It's just the littlest bit of peat just on the finish. Just that little bit of smoky earthiness.
It is.
I mean, it's a blended whiskey. A lot of grain whiskey in here, I'm sure.
Well,
and it's a budget version. So it's...
What's the ABV on this?
I doubt it's more than 40.
Okay, it is 40 exactly. Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be a good drink maker because I can't really taste any alcohol and yeah, it's very basic.
Yeah, I smell a little bit more earthiness on the nose now. Just a little. This is mostly just, I feel like this is baby's first peated whiskey, right? Like it's just enough peat to be there, but it's easy enough to really just not bite you at all.
I feel like no, I feel like there's gotta be a better baby's first peated whiskey. Like this is amateur hour.
That's what I mean though. It's like for someone who can't handle a Isla single malt, right?
Yeah.
Or even doesn't want to get into the more lightly peated malts generally. This is just so light and easy and smooth and just a little bit of bite. It's just just sneaking into the world of peat, just dipping a toe.
But like, you don't even really get peat. Like, it feels like an injustice to say this should be the beginning of somebody's peat journey.
But you and I are coming from drinking Cask Strength of Froigs and Ardbeg Supernova and Octomores.
I agree that those are the extremes. I'm saying I get like nothing. Like, I got something in that first sip. It lasted for a second, and now these are remaining sips. This is like water.
I know. And that's what I'm saying, though. For someone who's new to it, who hasn't acclimated to peat at all.
There is no peat
here. They're going
to
get into this, and they're going to be like, wow, that's smoky.
There is nothing here.
You got to put yourself in the mindset of somebody else.
I think I could understand something being lightly peated. There is like no peat here, though, is what I'm saying.
Okay. I think there's some peat. There's some peat. If you're coming from blended Scotch, malted grain, not single malt, not even like the lightly peated single malts, I could see going in the direction of smokiness with this.
If you've had this in the comments, let us know. Do you pick up peat?
The internet is the final arbiter in all things in our relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to let you guys decide everything about our futures. It's going to be great.
Do you have anything else to say about this?
No, it's a very, very budget-friendly, more sherry than it is smoke.
No.
And it's just kind of...
It's booze.
It's booze. It's a drunk maker.
Yeah.
And if someone... I will continue to contend.
Yeah.
That if someone is really, really, really for the first time ever getting into peat, and they just need to get a little bit, they could do it here.
They're better off smoking a cigarette. That's not a good piece of advice. I've been Erica.
I've been Ed.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you think of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And make sure to stay healthy, stay safe, and stay rotten. Oh, I should have just let you said that.
Too late.
Whatever.